Like in every compelling novel, some events turn out differently than anticipated, posing a challenge for the characters, as there will be no genuine success without an obstacle.
Welcome to Cross River State, our people's paradise, a land flourishing, clean, and green, where agriculture is one of our wisest pursuits.
But presently, we dwell on past glory. Our land is perishing, our greenery is fast disappearing into heaps of litters. Our city now looks like paradise lost.
Visualize the Cross River, where our land knows no pollution. But sadly, the reverse is the case. Can we rewrite our story? Can we get our land booming again?
My esteemed audience, it is with great delight I bring to you my team of innovative entrepreneurs. I am Adam Sneak Getu.
I am Hannah Ekane.
I am Aquarium of Victory.
I am Mary Cecilia Aya.
I'm Efime Fiwat, and we are
Enactus University of Calabar. The 17 global goals have motivated us to work towards a better future for all life on Earth, starting from our immediate communities with intentions to spread across the globe.
Desire a future that transforms people's lives through the power of social entrepreneurship. We take great pride in telling the tale of our project and the contributions made by members of our community.
We are pleased to introduce you to our projects today, the AgroProX and the eBlood Bank.
For AgroProX, we carried out an analysis to determine the issues that were affecting our daily operations. After this, our team discovered that food waste littered the streets of Calabar, clogged our drains, and bred breeds of mosquitoes. Currently, food prices are rising. The purchasing power of the naira is declining, and it is becoming increasingly difficult to get specific food products. Our roadways, main access routes, and intersections are clustered and littered with heaps of garbage. This used to be a city we were proud of, one that was prominent for its decent environment. As change makers trained to be open-minded, we devised a system where we provide sack bags for businesses that produce massive organic waste, which in turn collect and refine. It might be old, but it is gold to us. We took it upon ourselves to boost our food chain, ensure the sustainability of our ecosystem, ensure a chemical-free food production, and an environment free from organic waste. This is our wealth to waste strategy.
AgroProX is an agro solution that deals with the production of organic fertilizers from organic waste. Our organic fertilizers contain micro and macronutrients that boost crop yields and make healthy foods on our planet. The fertilizers are being supplied to farmers to eradicate the problem of chemical fertilizers.
As a result of our fertilizers, these farmers now produce more crops per acre, but they still have a tough time reaching markets to sell their products because of their rural locations, expensive transportations, lack of business skills, and limited expertise. To address this, we developed the Food Mobile Nigeria application.
We took a step further by carrying out research on catfish effluents, and the result points to high concentration of nitrogen and phosphorus. For our liquid organic fertilizers, we made use of urine for 35% nitrogen, catfish effluent for 40% nitrogen and phosphorus, fruits and vegetables for 25% potassium. For our dried organic fertilizers,
we use dry urine for 20% nitrogen, plantain and banana peels, pineapple peels, orange and watermelon peels for 10% potassium, and eggshells, bone meals for 10% phosphorus. We collected a large amount of these wastes and concentrated fertilizers to an NPK ratio of 20:10:10.
We have manufactured and sold a total number of 1,104 bags of organic fertilizers since November 2021. As a result, crop yields for approximately 300 farmers have increased by about 35%, increasing the amount of crops available for later consumption, and the annual revenue from sales, lowering poverty and ending hunger for a significant number of households.
Truth be told, without the assistance of our partners, we could not have reached these milestones as efficiently as we did. And as such, we partnered with Baniswa Farms Limited, Premier Food Mills Limited, Real Plantations Limited, and Prince Meat Investments Limited that gave us access to catfish effluent, durable equipment, a store for our fertilizer production, and consultancy, respectively. We believe that a solution to one problem should at least not birth another problem. And as passion-driven entrepreneurs, we took a step forward in devising our second project, the e-blood bank.
Nigeria, like many other African nations and some other developing countries around the world, suffers greatly from a poor blood donation culture. In her 2022 report for the World Blood Donor Day, Mashediso Moeti, the World Health Organization Regional Director for Africa, stated that an average of 7 million Africans require safe blood transfusion each year across the 54-nation continent.
Every year, 54% of pregnant women die in labor as a result of complications from bleeding and lack of blood for transfusion. 20,000 infants are born with sickle cell disease, and 60% of these 20,000 die as infants due to lack of blood. Patients undergoing heart surgery, as well as those receiving treatment for leukemia, cancer, severe anemia, complications during pregnancy, and many other illnesses and blood disorders, all rely on the availability of blood.
Now, we don't have emergency, we don't have that emergency, what do they call it? Emergency, like emergency. Somebody needs it and he gets it.
Yeah.
We don't have it.
So, how would you feel if a mobile app is created, like an application, how we have WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter? How would you feel if an application is created where you can, these of the app is different donors are registered on the app, and at a particular time when there is need for the blood, the app just notifies, like there is a need for blood in UCTH, and then anybody available at that time gets to donate.
That would be amazing, to be fine, because it happened recently at Ondo, that there was that massacre.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, the place is so far. You know, we're ready to do, even if it's 3 pints, you take it because I can make it up in the next time.
Yeah.
We're
We
ready to
analyzed
do
the
the
health
place.
institutions in Cross River and found out that the unavailability of blood is a big issue. Hence, we are thrilled to present to you e-blood bank this year. E-Blood Bank develops a communication route through verified health institutions. The mobile application is created to connect registered hospitals and signed up donors for blood donations. Health facilities in Calabar can request blood from any blood group. Only donors with the blood group will receive the push notification with the notice. The donors can sign into the application and approve the request. The donors receive a confirmation after it has been accepted, and now the donor can take it to the hospital. The hospital will inform each successful donation on the application after it has been made. This will automatically update on the donor's dashboard.
We took a step further by partnering with the Nigerian Medical Students Association Medical Outreach Programs and the Department of Hematology and Blood Transfusion, University of Calabar Teaching Hospital, and the General Hospital to conduct a one-day blood donation drive. After successfully sensitizing 1,858 people, both in person and online, where we collectively donated 623 pints of blood from the 6th of November 2021 to the 20th of June 2022. For some of us, it was an heroic move, as it was the first time we ever donated blood, and that made us feel so much satisfaction knowing that we did not only sensitize the public and ourselves, but were able to save a life.
We are overjoyed to inform you that we devoted 730 working hours in a bid to help others and save lives, directly influencing at least 3,120 persons, lowering mortality rates by 8%, boosting the standard of living by 5%, thereby reducing social vices.
According to Jeff McNeely and Sarah Sher, there cannot be environmental sustainability, poverty reduction, or food security without transforming agricultural practices.
We are only connecting the dots between climate change and inadequate global health security to show that these fights are one and the same.
Increasing economic growth, rescuing the environment, and removing people out of poverty.
We believe that the power of entrepreneurship is best used to serve others, save lives, and make dreams a reality.
Innovation, passion, and persistence are more than just words to us.
These are the values we live by.
The values that drive us to make up every morning and give us the energy to strive further.
All these have been reflected in our projects. We are paving the way to a brighter and more sustainable future. We are
and
University of Calabar.